Duck will be our quarterback again this week. He's performed well in hostile environments, but he just doesn't have a big sample size. Like what I saw in L.A., I like what I saw in the second half in Cincinnati, but, you know, he'll be moving now into his roughly 7th quarter of road work.
Everybody, welcome to a Tomlin Tuesday edition of Steelers Live. Devlin Hodges making start number 3 in Arizona for the Steelers against the Cardinals on Sunday. First, let's take a look at the Steelers injury report according to Coach Tomlin before the Steelers resume practice tomorrow here at the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex. Coach said at this point he is going to consider JuJu Smith-Schuster and James Conner as questionable for the game. He did say that there is a better chance of James Conner returning to practice tomorrow in some capacity than JuJu Smith-Schuster, but said with both guys he's going to take it day by day. Not a lot of clarity yet, so we will, of course, anticipate and wait for that first practice report to see what those guys are able to do in terms of rehabbing and getting back. But, of course, a lot to talk about with Devlin Hodges making his 3rd start. As I said, Coach Tomlin said he likes what he saw from him, especially in L.A., heading back out to the West Coast. A lot of times Steelers Nation travels well when we are on the West Coast, but you don't know what kind of environment you're going to be in, how loud it's going to be. And Coach Tomlin said with a young quarterback, there are some things you have to consider.
You know, just some of the things, the communication issues associated with environments. You know, it's tough for a veteran quarterback in hostile environments to execute the necessary communication in the allotted time with people and so forth, to just handle the things that need to go on prior to the snapping of the football. It gets doubly challenging when you lack experience in that area. So it's really a natural challenge, one that you overcome by living and playing. And so we acknowledge that it's an issue. We'll work our tails off to prepare him in every way that we can for it, and he'll do that. But ultimately, he'll get better just by doing.
And Duck will go back to working with center Maurkice Pouncey. Pouncey's 2-week suspension is officially over, and today Coach Tomlin was asked what him rejoining the team after 2 weeks means for the Steelers.
You know, he's our captain, and he's our captain. He's a quality player. He's a leader on and off the field, and so it's significant.
Injuries, suspensions, as we just mentioned with Pouncey, there are a number of things the Steelers have dealt with. They are sitting at 7-5, and I'm sure if you went back to Ben Roethlisberger's injury, not a lot of people thought the Steelers would be able to dig their way to a 7-5 record with a chance to punch a ticket to the playoffs. Still 4 games to go. Coach Tomlin today reflecting on the adversity and circumstances this team has been through so far this season.
We love football. We acknowledge that. We work at it. Football's our game, but our job is to win. And so regardless of circumstance, we got a job to do. And so we openly talk about that, and then we go to work.
All right, and the Steelers return to work tomorrow. We will, of course, have your practice report and much more from the Steelers locker room when the players begin to fill the building once again here on Steelers Live. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m.